Hi Scorpio, welcome to your October reading. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. We're all going to take a walk together in my intuitive garden, and your reading is already starting before I'm ready, so I'm going to just do one more shuffle, cut the deck. And yes, we're going to take a walk together in my intuitive garden and look into the energy for Scorpio for the month of October 2025. If you haven't already seen this week's energy forecast, please check it out. That will add to your reading. And there's a link in the description box below if you want to book a personal reading with me. I would love to do that with you. And we've got some heavy hitters here. Starting with the devil. The devil has showed up in most of my readings today. This energy is not exclusive to you, Scorpio. It seems to abound for everyone. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. All right. In the recent past, something inspiring, surprising has shown up in your world. You might be the one bringing a surprise or inspiration to others. Something unexpected just kind of popped into your world. Let's see where this goes. And the devil is a really strong energy of manipulation. Anger is coming through in this deck in particular. It's very hot, very angry. So what I'm getting, Scorpio, is that what might have come into your awareness, some new information, and again, you could be the one bringing this information to someone else, but it's triggering a lot of heat. Arguments, inflammation, inflamed feelings, inflamed situations, inflamed conversations. And I'm specifically hearing you switch this from whatever side you're on. If you're the one bringing the information or receiving the information or the unexpected surprise, wait. Let it calm down, let it cool down. So observe your own anger. If it's you feeling really triggered and like you just want to explode over something, or if somebody's feeling that way with you, or if there's a situation, it doesn't have to be a person that's just really about to implode or explode. I'm getting to just wait and watch, observe, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles is very good at waiting and allowing and attracting what she needs to attract. She is a powerful manifester. And there is no gender. This is a female energy, but this applies to males as well. And there's such a change in the energy from going to explosive rage to calm and patience. So you might need to give yourself some patience and calm. You might need to give a situation or somebody else that. But it's going to attract something tangible and positive. The Emperor at the heart of your reading, Scorpio, is the King of all kingdoms. He has the key to success. So that is your success, is somehow managing. It might be a pattern I'm getting of being triggered in a strong way. It's like you're learning how to override that. I'm also hearing if you're dealing with somebody who gets triggered very easily, I think you're learning how to engage with that someone, that group, that situation in a way that's different. And that it's like you figured out how to not poke the bear. You might be the bear, somebody else might be the bear, something else, but you know how this applies to you. And very odd, I've never gotten this from the Emperor card before, but I'm getting that your connection to your physical body is not very strong. You're very much in your head energy right now. And that you need to bring your awareness into your lower chakras, your lower parts of your body. Remember that you have a body, that you're not just consciousness or head energy. There's an imbalance here. The Hierophant has the codes and the keys to healing. And there is a lot of expanding energy in the lower part of this character's body. So I think you're figuring that out. So first and foremost, this is about grounding yourself. In doing so, you automatically ground any situation or relationship you're interacting with. And you definitely have all the tools you need to do that. If you don't, you might be connecting with a leader or a healer of some sort who can share techniques and skills with you to anchor in your own energy and your own life experience. This is so similar to this week's energy forecast, so again, check that out. But I'm getting that others are watching you, possibly even your children, if you have children, or if you have siblings younger, if you are in a work or community role where you are a leader for others. I feel like those that you lead are very much watching you closely and learning from what you're going through right now and from how you're changing and adapting. So by doing your work, you're literally triggering healing and advancement for those that are around you. This is fantastic, Scorpio. And the Eight of Pentacles is about doing your work. And I'm getting with this card in particular that you might have had a habit of trying to manage other people's emotions, or others might have made you responsible. You might have consciously or subconsciously taken on responsibility for other people's emotional state, other people's experience in life. And you're being advised here to stay in your own lane, and the only work you have to do and should do is your own inner work. And that's actually going to be more productive than how you have been doing things, Scorpio. The Knight of Wands, I need a moment here to tune into this one. So this is further clarification or advice. yeah, it's going to feel a lot lighter. You got to lighten your load, okay? You're carrying the burdens of others here. That's coming through very clearly. And it's not helping, it's not healing. In fact, it inhibits growth in others and in yourself. It keeps everyone kind of stuck in a lower frequency. And as you get the hang of just doing your own work, you are going to move much more easily and gracefully through your life experiences and your relationships, as well as, again, you will inspire others. Back to the inspiration. Oh my goodness, I'm almost getting teary eyed here. You're going to inspire others that are watching you to do the same, because I think so many of us, I'm hard pressed to think of anyone who hasn't gone through or won't be going through the realization of this very concept right now, that we can't do the work for others. We have to let them do it, and we can only do our own work. And that's going to ripple out in a very good way to those that are around you, whether it's family, coworkers, community, friends, loved ones. You know how that applies to you, Scorpio. Please remember to click the like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that helps my channel grow. I really appreciate every little morsel of growth that I get, and every bit of feedback. The comments really touch me, and I read all of them. So please let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling today. And it doesn't have to be too personal if that feels really vulnerable, but it does let me connect with you, which helps your readings get more clear every time. Okay, this already came up once today, and I don't see this card very often in this deck. Only you. Devoted, attached, crave. Only you can do your work. Only you have to worry about you. Your only concern and work is yours and yours alone, okay? Not anyone else's. And when you get really clear on that, if you haven't already, that's when things are going to start to rock and roll for you. Things are going to get easier. You're going to feel uplifted. You're going to flow and feel much lighter in your life experience here. And I want to address attached. As I've already said, most of us, if not all of us, have been deeply conditioned to take on the burdens of others, to take on responsibility for others, to take on responsibility for others' emotions. And I'm not disregarding the value and importance of compassion, empathy, kindness, sweetness, all that stuff. It doesn't mean we should be selfish and self-absorbed. But again, we can't do the work for others. We can't do the growth work that we all came here to experience for others. We can only do our own. And some of us are still attached to that pattern, especially those close to us. It can be children, it can be friends, it can be partners, elders, siblings, neighbors, anyone that the ones that we're really close to are the relationships and the situations, if it's not an actual person. But that energy that we're most attached to or most close to is where the lines get blurred and where it gets difficult to just kind of step back and trust that all the other moving parts are going to land where they need to if we just do our part. But that is what you're being advised to do here, Scorpio, is just do your part. And that's when things are going to flow. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, Scorpio. I really appreciate it. Take a look. Look forward to your next reading. It will be coming soon. And thank you for, again, watching today. I will see you next time. Take care.